So, good morning, students. Myself, Professor P.P. Ingde, and today we are to discuss the first lectures of our syllabus. The name of the subject is what is automobile engineering. This is the subject in our 8th sem. Okay, this is complete theoretical subjects. So, from the name of the subject, we have to understand what we have to learn in automobile engineering. So, it has two sections, section A and section B. So section A has three units. The name of the first unit is what is classification of automobile. Unit number second, fuel feed system and cooling system. Unit number third, electrical system and ignition system. In section B, what is unit number four, transmission system. Unit number fifth, braking system and steering system. And unit number six, suspension and lubrication system. So these are the content in our subjects. So this is our first unit. Let's we discuss classifications of automobiles. So first of all, we have to discuss the introductions. What is the introductions of automobiles? So from the introduction, first of all, we learn automobile engineering is one of the stream of mechanical engineering. We know, student, automobile is come from the which branch? From the this mechanical engineering. Every mechanical engineering it should be know what about the automobiles. Second one, what is it deals with the various type of automobiles, their mechanism of transmission system and its applications. So in that subject, we have to deal the various type of the automobiles, what are their classification, and what type of the mechanism, and what type of the transmission system, and what are its various applications. Automobiles are the different type of vehicles used for we know the transportation of the passengers and goods. So these are the main importance use of the automobiles. So first of all, we define this automobile. What is so automobile engineering is a branch of engineering which deals with everything about the automobiles, okay, and practice to propel them. This is the simple definition of the automobiles. Automobile is a vehicle driven by internal combustion engine. Means we know that there is a requirement of what is the main internal combustion is required to run the automobiles, and it is used for transportation of passengers and goods on the grounds. Okay, we know the passenger cars or good cars or buses or truck like that, it travels on the grounds. Automobile can also be defined as a vehicle which can move by itself. These are the simple explanation about the guys definitions and introduction of the automobiles. And we know the examples of what is car, jeeps, bus, truck, and scooter, etc. So these are the various examples of automobile introductions. Now let's we discuss our first point. What is the classification of automobiles? How it is classified? So you see, guys, here automobiles can be classified on different bases as given below. First is what is according to use. Is what is the use of these automobiles? So first we understand what is here autocycles or moped. Second one is what is motorcycle or scooter. Third one is what is car and jeep. And fourth number is what is buses and trucks. So these are the uses of the automobiles. Now second one, what is according to load or capacity of the vehicles. So here we have to explain what is heavy transport vehicles. The name it is called as the HTV, heavy transport vehicles. Another is what is heavy motor vehicles, means what is HMV, heavy motor vehicles. So what are the example? Truck, buses, etc. Now second one is what is light transport vehicles, means what is LTV. So in that category, what is we understand? Pickup, station wagon. These are the example of what is LTV, means low transport vehicles. Now third number guys, what is light motor vehicles? So in light motor, what is we call LMV. Example, what is car, jeeps, etc. It is put in that category. What is light motor vehicles? So this is our second classifications. Now let's move another according to wheels. So wheels, if you observe here in automobiles, how it is classified? Two-wheeler vehicles. For example, if you consider scooter, motorcycle, and scooty, means it consists of two wheels. Then another is three-wheeler vehicles. For example, auto rickshaw or three-wheeler scooter for handicapped persons or tempo. Means it has a three wheels. We know and we observed everywhere on the roads. Okay. Another third number, what is four-wheeler vehicles? So what is the example? Car, jeep, truck, buses, etc. This is the example of the four-wheelers. Another is what is six-wheeler vehicles. For example, big trucks with two gear axles, each having a four wheels. So this is the classification according to the wheel guys. Now another classification of the automobiles, what is according to fuel. What type of the fuel is used, and this fuel we can use to run the automobiles. The first is we know the very biggest, what is petrol vehicles. So this petrol vehicle is operated by using the what type of the fuel is required there? Petrol. Example, what is motorcycle, scooter, car, etc. We know the motorcycle is required the fuel is petrol, scooter is also required petrol, and this car is also a petrol vehicles. Another is what is diesel. We know the diesel vehicles, the big trucks, buses, car also it required the what is diesels for their uh, motions. Another is what is electric vehicle, which is used to battery to drive. Means we have to use here electric vehicles to run the means vehicles by using the battery. Another is what is steam vehicles. So in steam vehicle, what is we should use here? A steam engine which is used to run the engines and produce the power. So this is another is what is steam engine we have to use. Okay. Now another what is gas vehicles like LPG or CNG vehicles. So here LPG is a liquid petroleum gas and CNG is what is compressed natural gas. So these are the two gases it should be used to run the vehicles and it is in the category of the fuels. Another one is classification is what is according to the body constructions. So on the basis of the body, the vehicles are classified as what is a sedan. Sedan means what is it has the two doors and four door types that is called as the sedan. Second one is what is convertibles. So in convertible, what is Jeep or some imported cars that is come into the which category? Convertibles. Third is station wagon. We do the station wagon. Fourth number is delivery vans or pickups. Fifth number is special purpose vehicle like ambulance, milk van, mobile workshop, mobile hospital, etc. This is come in which category in a special purpose. Now another classification guys according to drive. So this is the two type of the drive we have. One is the left hand drive. Second is what is right hand drive. So in India we know the what type of the vehicles right hand, and in America we know there is a left hand type. So this is the simple classifications. Now another classification what is according to the transmissions is how our transmission system is work. So you observe here conventional vehicles with manual transmissions is what is example of car with five gears. So this is the gear is operated by manually guys. Second is what is semi-atomic. So in semi-automatic having two pedal transmission using a manual operations. And third one is what is automatic. So in automatic transmission, gears are not required to be changed manually. It is automatically changed as per the speed of the automobiles. Speed is increases, the gear is also changes. Speed is decreases, the gear is also change. So this will be come in which category? In automatic category, guys. Now another is what is according to the position of the engines. Is where is the location of the engine of our automobiles. So first one is what is engine in front. So if you observe here, most of the vehicles have the engine in the front. Example, most of the cars, buses, trucks in India, the engine located in the front sides. So why it is in front side? For the cooling purpose, means to maintain natural cooling of the this engine. That's why the engine is located in front of the vehicles. Another second is engine in the rear side. So very few vehicles have the engine located in the rear sides. The example, if you consider what is in a Tata Nano car, there is a location of the engine in back sides or rear sides. So this is the another most important layout of an automobile chassis. So this is the chassis. You know the guys. This is the chassis. Okay. This is the we know the front wheel. This is the we know this is the rear wheels. This is the front axles. This is the rear axle, guys. What are the components? Engine, flywheel, clutch, transmission gearbox. This is the your universal joints. This is the propulsion shaft. This is the differential gearbox. This is one of the universe, and this is the last one is what is axles. So these are the simple main components of the automobile, guys. So we know the engine. What is the function of the engine? To produce power, the source of power. We know the clutch. The function of the clutch is to engage or disengage the transmission system through the flywheels. So engine connected to the flywheel, flywheel connected to the clutch, clutch connected to the transmission gearbox, transmission gearbox is connected to the propeller shaft. This propeller shaft and this transmission is connected with the help of these universal joints. Then this universal joint is connected to this differential gearbox through this universal joint. So where is the use of this differential gearbox during the very long turn in a means heavy motor vehicles or heavy loaded vehicles. There is the use of this differential gearbox means like trucks or bus. Okay, not in our auto rickshaw or the four wheeler. There is no any kind of the differential gearbox because the distance very less. Okay, because why this is necessary? This is your driving wheels. This is your driven wheels. So to maintain the proper alignment, properly turning of this both the means pair of the wheels. That's why the requirement of this differential gearbox or differentials. So this will be details discussion in our another parts, guys. So this is the simple layouts. I will show one more another diagram. You know these are the wheels. This is the engines. Okay, this engine connected with the clutch. Clutch is a we know the clutch is engage or disengage the engines from a transmission system. Okay, this is the gearbox. In between, there is a clutch is major role to transmit the power from one place, one component to another. This is the gearbox. This is the, we know the steerings. This is there is a universal joint which connect the gearbox and this propeller shaft. This propeller shaft once again by this universal joint connected to the where in a differential. The differential is consist of the shaft, axles, some gears will be there. Okay, this gear we have to discuss. This is another is wheel and tires. There is a suspension also. So these are the various layout of the chassis and its main components of the engines. Okay, so if you observe in the components, the function of major components of automobiles. So following the main component of the chassis are what is the first is basic structures. What is the basic structure? What is required? The frame is required. So in frame what is? It is made of the long two membranes called side membranes and riveted together with the help of number of cross membrane will be there. Second is what is engine or power plant. It provides the source of powers. Third is what is transmission system. So in transmission system what is consist? clutch, gearbox, universal joint, differential and axles. So these are the combination of what is a transmission systems. Another is what is guys auxiliary control and superstructures. Okay, so this is the simple description about the our today's lectures. In next lectures, we will be discuss the very detailed classification of the chassis, guys. Okay, so I stop here. Okay, we will meet next lectures. Okay, thank you very much.